Welcome back to your Optavia LifeBook audio channel. My name is Christy Baker and I am an independent Optavia coach. And today we're going to be diving into element 24, starting on page 489. Before we get started reading, if you could just push the like button and the subscribe so you know when the next video is coming out, that would be super helpful. All right, let's go ahead and get going today. Today we're going to be talking about level 3, the integrated self. This level of development requires you to have mastered emotional literacy and to have done work on the areas of your thinking that have not served your best interest. This is the level where you are beginning to master both how you operate internally, but also how you interact with others and your surroundings in a highly effective way. By the time that you have mastered this level, you will have completed most of your major development work, and you should have resolved any internal baggage. You are now integrated, no longer rigid or chaotic in any of your interactions. You can handle pretty much anything. You are internally stable, flexible, adaptable, and can see only confidence and energy in your future. You are fully capable of making choices and creating change. This is the goal for everyone that starts this journey to optimal health and well-being. We welcome you to continue on with us in your journey to become the higher version of yourself. There is a little space here for you to write your personal comments about that. At this level, having a conscious mentor that is more advanced than you is very important. It is, of course, also essential to have lots of deliberate practice. Level 4, selflessness, self. That's interesting. At this level, life really has no struggles. We are no longer frustrated, judgmental, and negative emotions are gone from our days. We are compassionate all the time. Life is happening through us, and we feel very connected to something bigger than us. This state continues to grow as we develop spiritually and connect to a higher level of consciousness, either through our religion or our own spirituality. My reason for describing these 4 arbitrary levels of development is to make the point that beyond our current perspective, there is always a possibility to grow and learn more. And when it comes to real transformation, to be able to change and widen our perspective is much more powerful than just giving you more knowledge, skills, and experience. When we can see the world through new eyes, everything changes, and we are equipped to fully embrace the world. Here you are contributing, along with other conscious leaders, to be at the service of mankind. You're expanding your awareness, and your level of consciousness is a lifelong journey. The last piece of the puzzle. One of the keys to becoming the dominant force in your life and having a healthy mind is to really organize your life around what matters most to you. In other words, decide what's truly important to you and then bring that into being by deciding and putting your focus, energy, and time into creating and bringing it into your life. You become the creator, and your intrinsic motivation, increasing competency, and your desire to relate and share fuels your progressive ability to accomplish your goals. It looks like this. Let me show you a little graph that they put in there. What you are creating for yourself is not a reflection of who you are, what you're feeling, and what you're thinking about yourself. You recognize that all of those things do not matter in a life-building process. As demonstrated in the diagram, you are the creator and the focused individual that is creating something separate and magnificent because you are open, curious, and have a growth mindset. You are not limited by what you or others think about you. Unfortunately, most people that have not learned to focus on the desired outcome as the organizing principle for all that they are creating have a tendency to make it about themselves, as the diagram below demonstrates. As a result, how they feel, how they act, and what they are creating directly speaks about who they are as a person. Their success or failure is personal, and so people who make what they are creating about them are much more likely to be closed-minded, defensive, and much more likely to want to be right. And because it all becomes about how they feel about themselves, they become more hesitant to act without being sure, and as a result are usually less successful. In our book, Identity, Robert Fitz and I go into much more depth, but for now, the point is to use your thinking brain to determine what you want and keep yourself and your emotions out of the equation. You will be amazed at how much you can create once you realize that what you think about yourself has nothing to do with what you can create in your life in terms of your health, well-being, and success. How are you going to improve your ability to remove what you feel about yourself from what you want to build in your life? That's a powerful question. I hope you take a minute and really reflect on that one. Hopefully, you're as excited as I am for you to increase your self-awareness, master your emotions, and learn to separate what you are creating for yourself from yourself. You are well on your way to becoming the dominant force in your life. Being able to focus your mind where and when you want is a talent that separates those that are fully conscious and thriving from the rest. Now that you're aware of what's available, I hope that you will accept the challenge to become a higher version of yourself. I will include some books on my website, habitsofhealth.com, that can help assist you as you continue on this journey. As we said at the end of this section, you should feel confident that you have the operating manual that will allow you to reach optimal health and well-being. And the next element, we will shift gears and address living longer in a healthier state. This will help you to understand that the most important foundation for the next section is to apply and live by the habits of health that you've been developing throughout this whole last year.